If you are over 60, you need to hear this. Stroke is not something that suddenly strikes out of nowhere. In many cases, your body starts whispering warnings days or even weeks before a stroke happens. But the problem is, most people ignore those whispers. They confuse them with normal aging, fatigue, or just a bad day. That is where the real danger lies. A stroke can change your life forever, but recognizing the early signs gives you the power to stop it before it happens. Today, I want to share 7 early stroke signs that often appear weeks in advance, but are missed by even the most health-conscious seniors. Some of these signs are surprisingly subtle, like a change in your vision or a strange sensation in your leg. Others might feel completely unrelated to your brain, but they are all connected. As someone who cares about your well-being, I want you to listen carefully. These signs are not meant to scare you, they're meant to prepare you. Because if you catch them early, you may avoid permanent damage or even save your life. Before we begin, grab your free 7-day brain boosting plan, specially designed to help seniors improve memory, sharpen focus, and protect brain health naturally. Just click the link in the pinned comment, enter your email, and your guide will be sent instantly. Thousands of seniors are already using it to stay sharp, boost mental clarity, and reduce brain fog. Do not miss out on this powerful daily routine. So let's begin the countdown and discover what your body might already be trying to tell you, before it's too late. 7. Sudden blurred or double vision. One of the earliest signs of a possible stroke is a sudden change in vision. This might come on suddenly, or it may happen occasionally, like brief moments when your vision becomes blurry, double, or dim. Many seniors chalk this up to tired eyes or needing new glasses. But when this kind of vision change comes on quickly and without an obvious cause, it could mean your brain is not getting enough oxygen. That's because strokes often affect the visual centers of the brain. A temporary blockage or narrowing of a blood vessel may briefly reduce blood flow to the area responsible for processing what you see. If this happens on just one side, such as losing vision in one eye, or only seeing half of your visual field, it's especially important to take it seriously. You may also find it harder to read, track moving objects, or notice depth. These are not just vision issues, they may be neurological warnings. Do not wait until it gets worse. If your vision suddenly changes or becomes unreliable, get checked right away. You may be catching a stroke in its earliest stage, and that awareness could be what saves your life. 6. Strange tingling or numbness in one side. A very common sign that a stroke may be coming soon is a strange tingling, numbness, or pins and needles feeling that shows up in your arm, leg, or face, especially on just one side of the body. Seniors often blame this on sleeping in the wrong position or poor circulation. But when this sensation comes and goes without any clear cause, or lingers longer than usual, it may signal a disruption in how the brain communicates with that area. Why one side? Because strokes often affect just one hemisphere of the brain, which controls the opposite side of the body. So if the stroke is developing in the left side of the brain, you may notice symptoms on your right side. This numbness may start small, like in a few fingers or toes, and gradually affect the arm, leg, or even half of your face. You might also feel weaker in that area or notice less control when walking or holding things. Even if it fades quickly, do not ignore it. Your body might be warning you that blood flow to the brain is unstable, and taking action now could help prevent a much more serious outcome. 5. Sudden confusion or trouble finding words. Have you recently struggled to find the right word or suddenly felt confused about something you normally understand? It might feel like your brain is foggy, or like a simple task suddenly becomes difficult. You may forget names, lose track of your thoughts mid-sentence, or feel like others are speaking too fast for you to follow. This is not just forgetfulness. It could be an early sign that parts of your brain are not functioning at full capacity. That may be due to tiny, temporary reductions in blood flow. Your brain relies on constant oxygen and nutrients to function clearly, and even a brief interruption can cause symptoms. These cognitive issues may come and go. That's what makes them so easy to overlook. But when your brain starts sending signals like this, it is often a warning that something deeper is happening, something that could lead to a stroke if left untreated. Write these moments down when they happen. If they become more frequent, or if others notice you not being yourself, do not brush it off. Seek medical attention. This confusion may be your brain's way of crying out for help before something permanent occurs. 4. Weakness or clumsiness in one arm or leg. If you suddenly notice that one arm or leg feels weaker than the other, or if you are having difficulty with balance, walking, or coordination, it is time to pay close attention. This kind of weakness, especially when isolated to one side, is often a direct sign that something is interfering with your brain's control over your muscles. Maybe you try to hold something, but your grip is weaker. Maybe you notice your foot dragging slightly as you walk. Or you trip more than usual without any obstacle. These may not be accidents, they may be neurological red flags. Do not dismiss this as just old age or fatigue. When your muscles stop responding the way they used to, and there is no clear cause like overexertion, it is time to investigate further. A blockage or narrowing in your brain's blood vessels may already be reducing oxygen supply to the motor centers of your brain. And here's where technology can help. Thousands of seniors are now using a free senior health app to track these subtle signs, like grip strength, balance, and limb control, on a daily basis. It is helping them spot warning signs early and follow routines that protect their brain. Check the link in the description and pinned comment to see how this app works. 3. Trouble speaking or slurred speech. One of the most recognizable signs of a stroke is slurred or garbled speech. But here's what many seniors do not realize: it can start weeks in advance. You might notice your words getting tangled, or you may have trouble forming full sentences. It may feel like your mouth is not moving the way it should, or that your thoughts and your speech are suddenly out of sync. This happens because the brain's speech centers, especially in the left hemisphere, are very sensitive to changes in blood flow. Even a brief drop in oxygen can disrupt how your brain controls your lips, tongue, and vocal muscles. Some seniors describe it as sounding drunk without drinking anything. Others feel embarrassed because they sound different, even though they feel fine otherwise. It may come and go, and you might improve after a few minutes. But do not wait for it to return. A stroke could be developing silently, and your voice might be the first thing to reflect that change. Speak to your doctor immediately. And if others notice your speech sounds off, trust their observations. That momentary slip could be your most important warning sign. 2. Unexplained dizziness or loss of balance. Have you recently felt like the room is spinning, or that you are walking on a boat? Sudden dizziness, vertigo, or imbalance, especially if it comes without warning, may signal that your brain's balance centers are being affected by reduced blood flow. The cerebellum and inner ear work together to keep you steady, but when blood supply to these areas drops, even slightly, you may experience strange swaying, wobbling, or even brief falls. Some seniors describe it as feeling drunk or tipsy, even when they have not consumed anything. Others say their legs feel unreliable or like they are walking through fog. This kind of dizziness is different from what you get from low blood sugar or standing too fast. It often feels more disorienting and can come with a feeling of being disconnected from your body. If it happens more than once or becomes severe, treat it as a serious sign. A stroke may be silently brewing. This is your body's way of shouting, "Pay attention." Do not brush it off as just fatigue. Your balance could be the early clue that your brain needs help, right now. 1. Severe headache with no known cause. When a sudden, severe headache strikes, especially if it feels different from your usual headaches, it could be a final warning before a stroke. Many seniors describe this as the worst headache of their life. It may feel sharp, pounding, or like intense pressure. It often comes without warning, and over-the-counter medicine does not always help. This kind of headache can indicate that a blood vessel in the brain is under stress, whether from blockage, narrowing, or even the start of bleeding. And because pain is your brain's way of signaling something is wrong, ignoring it could mean missing your last chance to act. Sometimes, this headache may be accompanied by nausea, vision problems, or sensitivity to light. Other times, it shows up alone. But what makes it dangerous is that many seniors wait to see if it goes away, and by then, the damage may already be done. If you ever feel a sudden, strange, or unusually intense headache, seek help right away. Your life may depend on it. Stroke pain does not always start in the chest, it starts in the head. And that pain may be your body's final warning before a life-altering event. Now that you know the 7 warning signs, here's what I want you to remember: your body is always speaking. The question is, are you listening? Stroke is one of the leading causes of disability and death after age 60, but early action can change everything. If you notice even one of these signs, do not wait. Don't write it off as just aging. Every minute matters. And if you want help staying alert to changes in your body, especially your vision, balance, memory, and strength, thousands of seniors are already using a simple senior health app to track these symptoms. It reminds them of warning signs, helps them build safer routines, and protects their independence. Check the link in the description and pinned comment to learn how you can use it too. Finally, always consult your doctor before making any health changes or starting any new routines. Your doctor knows your unique history and can help guide you. You deserve a safe, independent, and strong life after 60. And it all starts with awareness. Take care of your brain. Because the signs show up, if you're ready to notice them.